Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 19 of the Ep19 Road to Glory with Marseille. As you can see, we are taking on Juventus in the second leg of our knockout stage game. As you can see though, so we did lose 4-3. In the last episode we did lose 2-1 to PSG, which was quite frustrating. But other than that, we then went and smacked up Nantes 7-2 and then got a 0-0 draw with Nims, which was quite frustrating. From memory, it's been a couple of days since I played this game. Yeah, we absolutely dominated this game. I can't quite remember what chances were there, but when you have a 2xG, normally I'd expect us to take it. So in this episode, it's going to be a bit dependent on what happens with this tie here. If we do beat Juventus, then you'll see the draw and probably the first leg of the next tie. Otherwise, you'll see us take on Lyon and prepare for the end of the season. So let's move through. They reckon we should make one change. I'm going to play Nascimento. This is the side. It's pretty much our best team, I reckon, at the moment. So we've got Merritt, Dumfries, Dan, Retsos, and Stevo. We've got Tonali, Elliott, Nascimento, Saucedo, and Makoko, and Scarlett. Just double checking. I'm pretty happy. Reece Devine's not quite ready. Anyway, the bench is set. We've got Todibo. Actually, we've got Todibo instead of Retsos. And we'll go from there. So here we go. This game is absolutely massive in the context of our season here as well. So obviously we are a goal behind and they did score 4 away goals. So for us to tie it up, it's obviously going to mean we need to win by 2. So let's see how we go. They've got Ronaldo, Richarlison, Arthur, Vertut, Sabitzer, Diaz, Danilo. Very, very solid team. You probably noticed that I have played around with the starting position to the fullbacks as well. So I've gone a bit more conventional with the fullbacks. I've dropped them back a line just to try and stop those counter-attacks. But that's a great ball in towards Ronaldo, and it's cleared away as far as Danilo, as Juventus have a real sort of consistent period of possession here, finding Luis Diaz out to Danilo. This is where if we could just win the ball here and go on the attack, it would be massive for us. Can Scarlett get there? He can't, and this highlight stays alive for Juventus. We haven't been able to win the ball. It's Richarlison, and it's a save by Merritt. We really can't afford to concede early in this game in particular, because for us to overcome 2 goals is going to be quite difficult. So here we go. Eddie Saucedo was on the break, and we don't get to see the highlight, which is quite frustrating. But here we go. Matthias de Ligt finding Aguirre. Great ball forward, but only as far as Merritt. Can we muster up a chance? And Scarlett looked like he dropped in, and then the kick came across. So not ideal as they find Sabitzer out wide. Well done by Steve. I almost called him Dan. Got to get the names right. But here we go. Nascimento. Can he keep it alive? Long ball. Scarlett dealt with only as far as Nascimento. Here we go. Bit of possession in there. Half it's Makoko. And he ties it up on aggregate. But I don't quite know how the away goals work. Because they've scored 4 away goals, I don't know. I feel like we'd lose this on away goals. I feel like we need to win the tie outright. But here we go. Sabitzer, Vertut, Ronaldo, goal. Now we definitely need to win outright. That's frustrating. That is very, very frustrating. So we need 2 goals here. We've got to win 6-5 on aggregate. That's how I'm looking at this tie now. So we'll leave the fullbacks where they are. Obviously, if we can get to this point in the second half where we're chasing, then I'll throw the fullbacks a bit higher and try and go for it a bit more. But it's Richarlison driving down this right flank. Ball across, doesn't get anywhere. I don't know why we've slid in there to block that ball. But here we go. Elliott, header. Makoko gets there. Can't find Saucedo. Chance for Juventus? No, it's Dumfries. Trying to find Makoko in the channel, and he can't. It's Dumfries once again, trying to keep Ronaldo out of action. Here we go. It's Eddie Saucedo finding Steve. Scarlett. Steve, good ball. Finds Makoko. Oh, and that would have been somewhat amazing for us if we managed to score from that chance. Here we go. Nascimento, ball in, only as far as Vertut. Counters on here. It's a 3-on-2 in our favour. Can we stop the counter-attack? Vertut goes left, cut the ball across. Richarlison straight at Merritt. This game has gotten end to end. We just need to try and get some controlled possession here, I feel, and then we'll be good to go. So it's Merritt going wide to Dumfries, inside to Harvey Elliott. Long ball out to Dane Scarlett, who looked maybe offside, but it is a corner. And that would have been massive. It is a corner. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Nascimento. Ball in at the front post. Only into Delict. Nascimento. Can he create something for us? Nassi straight at Chesney. Another corner coming up for the boys in white. We are in desperate need of another goal here to try and tie the tie up. Here we go. Nascimento gets past Sabitzer and fouled, and we don't get to see the free kick. So far, not too bad. Could be a little bit more clinical, but we're matching Juventus. We're going to move the fullbacks into that more traditional, not traditional, probably the more recognised positions for us. Let's just make sure. So wing back on attack, wing back on attack. So we are going to be quite exposed at the back, but we need 2 goals here. So I don't mind conceding if it means we've gone after the game. But let's see what happens. Here we go. Highlight, Merritt, Tadibo. Where's this ball going? Finds Harvey Elliott. Do we find a ball in the channel? It's Dane Scarlett. Can he finish? And it's another save by Chesney. Dane Scarlett has missed 2 big one-on-ones that could have really turned this tie around. Tadibo caught in possession, which is quite unlike him. Wins it back. Tonali puts it in the channel for Dane. Dane's away. Can he finish a 3rd time? He can't. And I'm very tempted to bring Odsonne Edouard on for Dane Scarlett. He's missed 3 big chances. Makoko now trying. We're going to make 2 changes here. We're going to get Tadibo off before he gets sent off. And then I'm going to bring Odsonne Edouard on for Dane Scarlett. Ball in, Tadibo over the bar. And that is his night over. Here we go. Double change should have been made, which it has been. Time to really get after Juventus here. Can we just find something? Here we go. We've still got time. We need 2 goals though, and that's what I'm a bit concerned about. I think it's time for Elliott to probably come off. Let's see what this highlight is first, and then we will make a change. Duvan Zapata, ball over towards Stengs. Doesn't get there. It's Merritt. Here we go. Can we find something? Merritt, who are you going to pick out? Hits Edouard on his head. Finds Nascimento. We need a goal from this highlight here to keep us in the tie. Edouard. Here we go. Steve De Smet. Can he get a ball in? Edouard. Back post. Dumfries. Makoko. Dumfries. Ball across. Salcedo blocked. Steve. Can he beat his man? He goes down. It's a corner. Was hoping for a bit of a penalty there, but it doesn't matter. Now, Elliott's really struggling, so we're going to get Karabakh on. Retsos. Oh, hits it wide. All right, we're going to go Hadji. We're going to bank on Hadji. He's on big money. Time for him to turn up. Can we find something? Not much more we can do with regards to adding players to the attack. And it's been a valiant effort by the boys in white. We are drawing 1-1 on the night, and that looks like that is all she wrote. We lose 5-4 on aggregate. And I think the period where we've lost that tie has been having those fullbacks really advanced to start with in the first leg. So we get 8 million for reaching the first knockout stage, which for us, it's a good account for our efforts in the Champions League. So our focus from now on will be on trying to hunt down PSG. We are sitting 8 points behind them with 10 games to go. So you are going to see us for the Lyon game, which is quite a while away still. We've got Lille, Montpellier, EA, Lorient, and Reims. And then we'll have an episode, probably Bordeaux and Amiens, depending on what the league is looking like. So you will see us taking on Lyon. Welcome back, YouTube. We are here, and as you can see, it is the end of season review because we have kicked on and finished off the rest of the season. I did think it was probably not really worth showing the rest of the league season because we were too far away from PSG, and it was just, Lyon weren't going to catch us either. So we're here. So Steve, since he came in January, has averaged a 7.2 at left back and has been amazing. Masingo didn't really play much for us. We didn't loan him out straight away. Retsos came in at the end of the transfer window and actually had a good season. 19 starts, appearances as a sub 2. So 21 games, averaging a 7.16. We've got our Zate, who we brought in for 24k. And let's just have a quick look at our Zate. 5-star potential, 3 stars. He is going to sit in our midfield and do an absolute job for a very, very long time moving forward. Now, I think I've absolutely killed the review, haven't I? Here we go. So then we've got Milan Jovic. Oh, why isn't it giving me the reactions? Well, Jovic has come in. he was a bit annoyed. 6 games started, 6 off the bench. He's played 12 games, scored 4 goals, been very, very good. Same with Giannis Hadji. And then Harvey Elliott has played a bit more. He's played a lot of games. Just under that 7 rating. Same with Karabakh. They've been very, very good as well. So the results, as you can see, we have finished second with a huge gap to third. Pretty happy with that. Yusufa Makoko scored 30 league goals this year, and he was a competition top goal scorer. In actual fact, we actually scored 100 goals this season, which was significantly more than last year, but we obviously weren't able to close that gap to PSG. Let's get to our moments to remember. Hopefully it wants to load. Our average attendance was pretty good there, just under 60,000 for the season. There we go. Biggest win was 7-0. Match to remember, we beat PSG 3-0 in the league, and Eddie Saucedo got goal of the season, which was like a low drive into the bottom corner. Makoko's shirt obviously is the one that we want because he is the king, and I don't think he is going to actually hang around much longer, which will be a bit disappointing, but we will have to take it as it comes. So let's get to the accolades. Club awards. So our player of the season was Makoko. Young player of the season, Makoko. Signing of the season, they gave to Milan Jovic. Top goal scorer, Makoko. Most assists, Makoko. Most goals by a player in a league match was Dane Scarlett. He scored 4. Most player of the match awards in the season, Makoko with 10. Mandander's got the most league appearances. He's the oldest player, and the highest transfer fee was our boy Dan. So that is the season review done. This was the league table in a bit bigger format. What's going on here? Oh, stages, round. No, where are we? Table. So this is the current table. So obviously, the 4 in a game. We've scored 10 more goals than PSG, but they've only conceded 16 all year, and 4 of them were to us. So last season, this is how it compares. So we had the exact same stat line. We finished on 95 points, scored 10 more goals, but conceded a few more this year. We conceded 31. So that is it for season 2023-2024. What's going on here? Wait a minute. Play attacking football, yes. Qualify for the Champions League, yes. Group stage, yes. Develop the best youth system in the country. Accept the vision, that's fine. I felt like I saw something there that I wanted to talk about. Where did it go? Best 11, maybe not. What did I see? I felt like I saw something about a player. Injury report, no. Dynamics update, no. Where was it? I must be losing my mind. Doesn't matter. That is it. This is our best ever 11. So we've got Amavi. So they've got Mikel there. No one used, been added in. Merritt's in. Christensen's in. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Defensively, how do we go? We were quiet and leaky, which we want to try and get to the other side of that graph. And then I'm assuming, look how aggressive and clinical we were. That is crazy. So we're doing well. We'll have the team meeting, but you will see us in season 2024-25. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you are keen for next season, make sure you come over to Twitch at Paulie29 to catch all the action live, and I'll see you in the next episode.